Hello and welcome, dear traders and investors. I'm glad to present you the daily market review prepared by analysts and experts from fx.co portal. Here we go. Today is May 23 and we're starting from Euro-Dollar pair with Jakub Novak as usual. But first, let's have a look on 5-minute chart for analyzing yesterday's transactions. The test of 1.0814 happened with the MACD line was just starting to move down from zero, which was a signal to sell. Accordingly, the pair fell about 17 pips. Euro has a chance to rise today if the upcoming data on business activity in both manufacturing and service sector of Germany, France, and Italy exceed expectations. This is because a strong service sector will help the European economy avoid a recession, while good situation around manufacturing is likely to lead to a revision of the composite PMI index. Long positions buy Euro when the level of 1.0822 is reached, and they take profit at the price of 1.0860. Growth will be seen after positive news from the Eurozone. However, before buying, traders should make sure that the MACD line is above zero or is starting to rise from it. Euro can also be bought after 2 consecutive price tests of 1.0800. But the MACD line should be in the oversold area this time, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.0822 and 1.0860. For short positions, sell Euro when the level of 1.0800 is reached, and then take profit at the price of 1.0764. Pressure will return if there is no bullish activity at the daily highs. However, when selling, traders should make sure that the MACD line is below zero or is starting to move down from it. Euro can also be sold after 2 consecutive price tests of 1.0822. But the MACD line should be in the overbought area this time, as only by that will the market reverse to 1.0800 and 1.0764. And finally, here's Laurie Bailey with USD GPY pair focused. Let's have a look. Throughout Monday, the pound was mostly stagnant, and this won't last for long. So the market will definitely come alive today, especially since preliminary PMIs are scheduled for release. However, the forecasts for the UK are not optimistic. In particular, the services PMI is expected to fall from 55.9 to 55.3. However, the manufacturing PMI is likely to remain unchanged. Due to the services sector, the composite PMI is expected to fall from 54.9 to 54.7. However, this will not lead to a significant decline in the pound. The situation in the United States is quite similar. Although the manufacturing PMI may increase from 50.2 to 50.3, the services PMI is likely to fall from 53.6 to 53.0. Therefore, the composite PMI will fall from 53.4 to 53.0. Considering the overbought condition of the dollar, weak US data will ultimately lead to an increase in the pound, even if the UK releases weak reports. The GBP-USD pair failed to enter the full-fledged recovery phase. The volume of long positions fell around the 1.2480. leading to a reversal. On the 4-hour chart, the RSI moving in the lower area of the indicator, which may indicate a persistent bearish sentiment. On the same time frame, the alligator's MAs are headed downwards, confirming the corrective movement. The corrective cycle of the peak of the medium-term trend persists as the downward cycle continues after a recent retracement. The volume of short positions will increase once the price stays below the 1.2390. Until then, the bearish sentiment may be replaced by a consolidation within the scope of the recent retracement. The comprehensive indicator analysis in the short term and intraday periods points to the downward cycle. We've got a mid-term trading plan for USDX by area of Markmore. Let's have a look. It can be seen on the daily chart that the United States dollar currency index is moving bull, where even though the stochastic oscillator indicator is at the overbought level, the price movement is still above the EMA 10. So that in the next few days there is a potential for correction down to 102.72. If this level is strong restraining the downward correction rate, and as long as it does not pass below the 101.91, USDX still has the potential to rally again and fly up to the 103.82. As the main target, and 104.64 as the second target. And here's area again with a trading plan for gold. On the daily chart of gold commodity asset, it can be seen that this commodity asset is being pressured down where sellers are currently more dominant. The several things that confirm the weakening of this commodity asset are price movement, which moves inside pitchfork channel that dries down. Price movement, which moves below its 10 EMA. The appearance of the 1, 2, 3, followed by bearish Ross hook pattern. The presence of the deviations between price movement and the stochastic oscillator indicator. Based on these four things, within the next few days gold commodity asset have the potential to depreciate to the level of 1951. And if this level is successfully broken below it, gold has the potential to continue its decline to the level of 1930. Or the lower line of the bearish pitchfork channel. But unfortunately, all downside scenarios it can become invalid and cancel by itself if there's a sudden upward correction, which exceeds the level of 2016. The next stage of our review is the next major, thin layer with the red hot GBP/USD pair focused. On Monday, the USD-GPY pair not only led gains among major currencies, 0.48%, but also surpassed the resistance of the embedded line of the price channel, which it had been persistently striving for the 3 days. The nearest target of 138.40 is available, and the September 22, 2022 low at 140.35 serve as at target level. However, the pair can reach these levels in the near future only if the almost foam divergence with the Marlin oscillator does not interfere. In order to develop a correction, the price must consolidate below today's low of 138.44. On the 4-hour chart, the Marlin oscillator received a discharge by dropping below the zero line. Now it has a good growth prospect, and the previous move into the downtrend area is interpreted as a false movement. That's all for today. See you online soon. Good luck.